God! PG-13 channel. Boy, this fight was good, man. I knew nothing about Tim Williams, man. I didn't know a single thing. I just watched the fight as a fan, as a casual fan, you know. And sometimes it feel good. Now I knew about Eryk Anders because when I watched football, I watched football back in '09, and I remember Eryk Anders when he was playing at Alabama. I remember, and they did a really good segment on Eryk Anders, man. It was good. Now I got kind of upset because they didn't really do a whole lot with Tim Williams, man. Because you kind of wanted to know a little bit about Tim Williams, man. It's like they didn't really try to put him out there. Tim Williams is a good fighter, man. I gotta say that, I didn't know nothing about him, but man, I got to follow this guy. But see, I was already an Eryk Anders fan because I knew him from football, so I'm like, oh, okay, let me see what your boy gonna do. And the first round, I gave it to Tim Williams, man. Tim Williams had a nice little takedown, man, and he was also doing some good countering in round one. Very good countering. He took Eryk Anders down in the last 20 seconds of the round. And I just felt like it was a dominated round by Tim Williams anyway. Round two, Eryk Anders began to find his range, man. And I'm talking about he was lighting Tim Williams' ass up with that left hand. I'm talking about killing him, man. And it's like Tim Williams would go for that inside leg kick, and Eryk Anders every single time would catch him with a left hand counter. This is good for a guy, man, that, came right off of the gridiron into the octagon. It's crazy, man, how this guy's a freak of nature. But he kept clipping Tim Williams with that left hand, man. And it's like every single time, man, Tim Williams tried to do something, and it seemed like Tim Williams was getting ahead. Eryk Anders caught this dude with that left hand, man. Tim Williams got a chin, man. This dude had been getting caught cleanly, man, multiple times. And a lot of them shots that Eryk Anders was throwing, them shots would have dropped most of his opponents. But nah, man, nah. Tim Williams, man, was a soldier, man. He ate them left hands, man. Ate them. And then, when I started to see Tim Williams' face leaking, I was like, yo, this fight going to be over soon, man. It's going to be over soon. But Tim Williams made it out of round two. Now, round three, man, Eryk Anders, man, he countered Tim Williams again. I'm talking about, man, he dropped. You heard when Eryk Anders dropped Tim Williams, you heard that thing echoed, man. And I thought that was it. No, man, Tim Williams was game. He was still there. He was in the fight, man. And Tim Williams, I thought, was about to close the deal with a nice little takedown, man. And Eryk Anders, he defended the takedown well in round three. And then, man, what happened? I'm trying to remember. Tim Williams, he was on his back, man, and he kept trying to get Eryk Anders down. Eryk Anders spent out of it, man. So Tim Williams was trying to get back up. Eryk Anders, he slid right up as close as he could to Tim Williams, and he kicked him, man. He did a football punt kick. I mean, God, dog. But I think he was a defensive end. But he gave him a punt kick, man. And Tim Williams, man, he fell like a rag doll. Tim Williams fell. I mean, Eryk Anders knocked Tim Williams. I'm talking about KO'd this dude. They better check this dude. I know he was getting up talking. They better go check Tim Williams, man. They better make sure that this dude don't got a concussion, man. I guarantee you, when they check out Tim Williams, this guy, he got to have a concussion. That kick was hard, man. I mean, it was hard. I mean, he left Tim Williams completely limp, man. I couldn't believe. God, oh, man, that knockout was brutal. I'm talking about it was a punt kick knockout. Because Tim Williams kept trying to get up, man. And he got up, man, and Eryk Anders timed it nicely. And I mean, he caught the dude, man. He caught the dude, and he laid him out, man. That was all she wrote. Tim Williams, I knew he wasn't getting up. And the referee, as soon as Tim Williams hit the deck, the referee, he came in and stopped that, man. That was a good, the referee, whoever that ref was, I can't remember that guy's name. That's a good referee, man. That's a real good referee, man. Because Tim Williams had Eryk Anders got a couple more shots in. It could have been very severe, man. But, man, shout out to your boy, Eryk Anders, for the knockout victory over Tim Williams. Shout out to Tim Williams, man. Shout out to Tim Williams for that chin. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harris. Thumb down. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.